Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with a viewer request from Grant. Thank you very much, Grant. It is for Keane, and the song is Nothing in My Way. I don't think I've heard this song before. I'll let you know once we get into it. Sometimes I don't recognize the title of a song, and then when I start hearing it, I think, oh. And sometimes I don't even know who the artist is. If I heard it a long time ago on the radio, um, I don't always catch the names. You're kind of hearing music, right? And then you think, hey, I do know that song. But we'll see once we get into it. I have done a few reactions to Keane. I'll put a link in the description to my playlist for them if you want to go and see all of my reactions in one place. Also, I'll put a link to their channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. I really do encourage you to do that. At the very least, hit that subscribe button. It helps enormously. I hope you'll hit the subscribe on my channel too. Thank you so much to those of you who have. Channel has been growing nicely. Thank you also to everyone who has liked videos, commented, sent information and suggestions. I read all of your original messages and answer as many as I possibly can. Also in the description, there is a way to bump up your request and get it much quicker than on the regular list. The regular list is many months, pretty close to a year's wait, actually. If you want it quicker, use one of the donation methods below. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you have a shout out name you prefer, let me know that too. And you will get your reaction very quickly. At the time of this recording, it's within a week or less. Of course, if you're watching this months or years later, that could have changed. Could change today. What if I have, just have a heart attack or something? But at the time of this recording, everything I say counts for now. We'll see what the future holds. Hopefully that won't happen. All right, let's have a listen to Keane, Nothing in My Way, live from Bexhill. I have no idea where Bexhill is. You can let me know. Or I can look it up later. I'm going to back up a bit because I just turned the sound up a little bit. Every video is different. The last one I did was too loud. I had to turn it down, so now this one needs to be turned up. Yeah, Tom Chaplin lead vocals I've got written down here. I love the intro. A very cool intro, and his vocals are amazing. Nice. super drumming too. I really enjoyed it throughout the song. The way he's keeping the pace and everything. Great guitar work too. But focusing mostly on the vocal and the lyrics. Why do you lie? Nothing left to say. But I'm sort of thinking if you lie, there's lots to say because you can just keep lying. If you stick to the truth, there's maybe you might run out of things to say, perhaps. But if you lie, you can just keep up, get bigger, bigger lies. Not recommending it. Nice on the keys too.
Well, for a lonely soul, you're having such a nice time. For a lonely soul, you're having such a nice time. For a lonely soul, it seems to me that you're having such a nice time. You're having such a nice time. For a lonely soul, you're having such a nice time. For a lonely soul, you're having such a nice time. For a lonely soul, it seems to me that you're having such a nice time. You're having such a nice time.
Awesome. Very nice. hmm Back up a bit. Drumming, yes, excellent. We didn't quite get everybody in there. I was going to talk about the keys. I don't recognize people visually yet, but I do have written down if they haven't changed. Tim Rice Oxley is piano, synth, bass, backing vocal. Richard Hughes drums. Jesse Quinn or Jess Quinn bass, guitar, backing vocals, and Tom Chaplin lead vocals. Um, yeah, awesome, awesome on the keys there too, and the guitar work, as I said, was very good, and the drumming I really enjoyed. But I was focusing mostly on the vocals and the lyrics, and I'm trying to sort it out. Nothing in my way. Um, Yeah, and the lying bit. So I guess in a way, if the other person is lying or has told a lie, a big whopper, maybe there's nothing else to say because why bother, right? I think maybe that's the meaning. I was kind of joking around before that if you lie, there's lots to say because you can just keep on making more and more stories. You're not held by bounds if you're not telling the truth. But for the person who's been lied to, what's the point in carrying on? Maybe that's what's happening here. That you're having such a nice time. Also, I was thinking you know, the other person has lied to you and is doing things they shouldn't be doing, and yet they seem to be enjoying themselves and their life. And so you're hurting, but they're not. That can be doubly painful because, they don't even care. I don't know if I'm on the right track, but that's sort of what I was thinking as we continued through the song. But really lovely song. Enjoyed that very much. It looked like everybody was there too. I tried to catch, you can see sort of the back of their heads here, but when they showed a couple of quick shots at the front, it looked like quite a mixed crowd as well. Different ages, genders, whatever. Um, so that's good to see too. It's always nice to see a mix in the crowd. I have enjoyed the Keane reactions I've done so far. I haven't done a lot of them, but I've done a few. I'll put a link in the description, as I say, to my playlist. If you want to see all my reactions in one place, I'll also put a link to their channel, so you can go there for sure and subscribe and like and comment and check out everything they have on their channel. Trying not to cough. I've been coughing on for 2 years now. I think it's been. Um, Yes, and also in the description a way to bump up your request if you want to get it much, much quicker. If you liked the video, give it a like, hit that like button, but you can also let me know in the comments, what does the song mean to you? I could be completely off track of what they were trying to message here, but we all have different interpretations anyway. And even when you re-listen to a song, especially if you've heard it decades ago, as I have some music, and you come back to it, and it's the same with books, right? Stories, novels, movies even. And sometimes when you see it decades later, or maybe even just years later, if you're not quite as old as I am, you have a different take on it, right? You've gone through more things, you've seen the world in a different way, and you may still love it, but you love it in a different way, or you may think, this is a bit cringy now, or a bit simple, and I thought it was so great before. You have different reactions. Some things hold up, and some things don't. But with music, I find it that way too. So when you come back to a song on a different day or a different mood, or it could have a completely different meaning to you, depending on where you are at that point. Anyway, I've rambled enough. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Until next time, bye bye for now.